APC loses majority as 12 senators submit defection letter to Senate President Ahmad Lawan. The Senate President, Senator Ahmad Lawan, is sitting over the defection letters of at least 12 APC senators in order to block any impeachment threat against his presidency. APC, the already numerical strength of the APC in the red chamber has reduced from 64 to 62 in the upper chamber. For the People Democratic Party, the numerical strength has risen from 39 to 41, while the New Nigeria People's Party has 2, with Young Progressive Party and All Progressives Grand Alliance having 1 each. The defection letters of the APC 12 senators are read on the floor. The numerical strength of the ruling party will be reduced to 50 senators, which will eventually threaten Lawan's threat as the Senate President. Among the senators who the Senate President is sitting upon his defection notice is Senator Adamu Bukachua, who submitted his defection letter to Lawan. The senators elected on the platform of the opposition parties had on Wednesday demanded for the impeachment of Muhammadu Buhari over the country's worsening security situation. Some opposition senators were at that considering of removing Senate President if he is standing against the impeachment process of President Buhari. Well, this seems to be serious. I don't understand why this wasn't done earlier. That's what I'm struggling to understand. I don't know if the senators know what they're doing. Doesn't make them look any better. But I mean, it definitely is positive because they're making their stance against, as they say, security. But I think obviously there must be some underlying issue because I'm sorry, security has been worse. I mean, if there's any threat to security over the years, you'd think that, a year, 2 years ago, this is when you'd expect actions like this to be taken. Not now. I mean, now there are security issues and things are getting bad, but, something would have to happen to trigger this, right? And in recent times, I think Nigeria has gone through worst security scares that, this kind of reaction would be expected at a certain time, but hey, nothing happened. But now obviously given Nigeria's crash and the value just literally going into the ground of the naira, you'd expect, okay, fine, they make their stance on something. If something like that happened and they were like, you know what, let's do that. Yes, that's a bit, the dollar against the naira, I mean, that's, I'd say, more of a shocking incident and is triggering enough to make sure that, okay, fine, they submit their defection letters. But really, I mean, of all times, why is it now that it's so convenient? And what's the point? If you impeach Buhari, what difference does it make? I don't understand. I mean, because right now, even his party, they're so focused on elections. I don't think they're focused on... leadership. So, if he's impeached, what does that do for Nigerians? What change could they possibly make in the next, in the next 9 months? What is going to happen? I mean, they really must be on something. But again, I genuinely think something shady is happening under. So I mean, maybe it's a thing where, for the APC senators, there was a specific deal, and obviously with the Muslim ticket, things are coming to the front line. They're like, oh, we didn't see this before, and now because security issues, they're saying that because I guess it seems more like what's the word? Um, an agreeable issue. It's something everyone they think would be more acceptable to the public for them to be like, oh, okay, security issues, yeah. Sorry, your citizens have gone through worse when it comes to security challenges than right now. So, I don't understand where the sugar is coming from. If anything, you should create a system where you actually, the way you want to force, I guess, this impeachment, threaten a man Lawan. Fact is, if you can, if they, I mean, is impeachment the only way? Why can't you do anything else to force the actual presidency to invest or make sure that they tackle it between a certain timeline? Apply pressure. I feel like this is not necessarily the only way to apply pressure. You can only apply pressure this way when we're talking midterm. We're not talking 9 minutes to his end of the tenure. Like, what difference would that make? Well, it's fun because as regards APC structure, I mean, they're the ones with the argument saying, you know, structure, and we're using the structure argument against Peter Obi, and now, I mean, yes, in the House with the numbers, with the number game, and with the opposition getting more numbers, that's a different thing. But the party themselves, I mean, what? It's like right before our eyes, we're seeing the disintegration of this party. I mean, it is a lot. I mean, defection letters now 12. It is very funny. It's funny. Do you know what? It is very funny. If anything, they should stop panicking now. But I don't think any panic would come from anywhere. But really, it, it's it's pretty scary, to be honest. But again, it's the problem of the APC. That's their own problem to fix. Um, and so yeah, I guess this we will see how it goes. We will actually see how it goes. Again, it'll be so convenient. I mean, what are these senators trying to play at? And then what if President Buhari is like, you know what, I'm actually going to, I'll step down, huh? And it's like, personally, whatever this is, some may see it as good, some may see it as whatever way you say it. Personally, I just find that the timing is all too convenient. Why now, of all times, that you want to apply pressure because of security challenges? Why now? Put what you think in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.